Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We're excited to present the Odoo Partnership Program to you. To my left, I have Samir.
Hi. Yeah, today we're going to be diving in how you can take advantage of the growth Odoo is seeing in today's market. But before we jump into the details and the numbers, we want to take a quick moment to introduce ourselves, starting here with Davian.
Yeah, so hi, my name is Davian David. I'm a senior partner recruiter here at Odoo. I've been here for about 3 years. I try to tell all the value to the partners that you're coming on board and tell you about the best benefits that you're going to get with this partnership program.
Lovely. And my name is Samir Abiezi. I am a partner account executive here on the North American team as well. And I've been with Odoo for just under a year now, working with many great partners, bringing them in, and being that sort of helping guide for the new implementers and consultants of the Odoo world. Now, first off, I want to talk a little bit about the growth that Odoo has been seeing. Let's start out with the numbers. How is Odoo standing out?
Okay, so from a small farm started in Belgium, we've grown international, 19 offices worldwide, over 6,000 employees. We have 9,900 official Odoo partners, 15 million users on the platform, and 155,000 paid customers.
Ain't that amazing? And to give you guys an idea of just how fast the growth is happening, we've been in our San Francisco office for only around a year now, and we're already planning another expansion. The data clearly shows Odoo is growing quickly, but what does that mean for the public? How do they view us, and how does the world see Odoo? Well, over the past year, Odoo has definitely been making great headlines across the globe. For first off, Forbes Advisor recently highlighted Odoo as an excellent solution, not only for a small to medium business, but also for the large enterprises looking for scalability and flexibility. Then we have CNBC recognizing Odoo following a major investment by Sequoia Capital, one of the world's most respected venture firms. Shortly after that, Capital G, which is Google's growth fund, announced a $500 million euro investment to support Odoo's continued expansion. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
And if that wasn't enough for you guys, we also entered into a strategic partnership with KPMG and Deloitte, two of the largest and most trusted consulting firms in the world. Wouldn't you like those two endorsing the same portfolio as you?
I know I would.
Of course. Naturally leading us to the next question. What's the scope of Odoo's business? How do we actually function from the inside?
Yeah. So Odoo offers every application you need for your business, from the sales to website, e-commerce, operational apps for inventory, manufacturing, all the human resources, marketing, and finance apps, all in one platform. That's the real benefit of Odoo, getting an all-in-one solution with this ERP.
And with such robust capabilities out of the box, you may be wondering, what are the real true strengths? Like, what differentiates Odoo from the rest of its competitors? Well, to start off, I do want to say Odoo is a unified platform. We have 75 apps out of the box ready to use, all built on the same platform, which means no APIs, no connectors to update individually, making implementation timeless and really convenient for your clients. You can choose to implement full scale or just one app at a time. It really depends on what your clients need and how they plan to scale their own business. Now, we also have a lot of flexibility. Odoo is an open source program, which means you have endless customization and integrations you can build within the platform. Now, in the Odoo App Store, we already have 6,000 pre-built applications that you can use for your clients. Now, this means shorter build to launch times, which means more projects per year, higher annual revenue, and faster growth for you as a partner. Now, Odoo itself is also very cost effective. We're transparent with our licensing cost structure, and we have a very affordable renewal structure as well, which makes the Odoo ecosystem very, very friendly to new and starting companies all the way to the enterprise level. Now, this creates a competitive total cost of ownership for your clients, which means more business for you guys as a partner. Now, from all of this, you may be wondering what's behind the curtain? What's the tech behind the product?
Yeah, so let's look at the technology that runs Odoo. So Odoo is running on a PostgreSQL database. It is connected to GitHub for that open source so you can connect your custom code. And for the programming languages, we're running on Python, JavaScript, and a little bit of CSS. All modern languages for programmers. It's highly flexible, it's open source, and you can even see our a third-party app store has over 60,000 apps and modules. So partners, developers, we welcome you to join our network and to join in developing some more apps for the customers.
Amazing, amazing. And we want to also talk about who's really using Odoo. Like, what's the type of business that we support and comes to find us as a client? Well, what's beautiful is it comes to all complex sectors. It can be from aerospace, fuel cells, and healthcare, all the way to the small home and garden business that you have across your corner. With the help of our partners, you can also help your clients maintain compliance with standards such as PCI DSS for credit card security, GDPR for data protection, and even customizable GRC management. But in the simple terms, Odoo is already touching your daily life, not only through your users, but our partners. Your next client could be right here in this very webinar. You're not going to find another ERP solution like Odoo. The diversity alone is one of the competitive advantages our partners see. So, we all know that it's happening globally. We're seeing a lot of growth, but what does that growth look like in a specific region like New York?
Yeah, so the distribution is very highly concentrated inside of New York City with 15%, another 12% in Brooklyn, 7% in Buffalo, and 4% in Rochester. But New York is a very large state and is a huge market to grow.
Yeah, what I want to know is who's ready to tap into these high demand markets before everyone else realizes what's going on here and how profitable they are.
Definitely.
So let's actually dive into a little bit of the requirements side of partnership. Our Odoo partnership does have some requirements that are built into it, but it is structured to help you grow step by step. All of our partners start on a ready level. This means that the partner has to bring in 10 new users each year and at least have one certified member on your team. Now, to get certified, all you need to do is hop on over to odoo.com and take our functionality exam to show how you really know how to use that product. Once you bring more clients in and reach our silver tier, you get to 75 new users per year, and you also have to have 3 certified staff members on your team. Sorry about that. Finally, we also have our high tier, our gold partners. Now, this means you have to bring in 300 new users per year and have 6 certified staff members on your team. Now, with that big team behind you, I'm sure you're going to be bringing in a lot of business, so it's going to get you rolling as a partner. With all these different tiers, you may also be wondering about the ROI and the benefits that come alongside them. So Davian's going to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so let's look at the monetization of Odoo. So we're going to have commission for all of our partners. For the ready partners, from that first user to the 74th user, you're looking at 10% commission on every user license. For silver partners, from 75 to 299, you're looking at 15% commission on every single user license. And for our gold partners, all the users, 300 and up, you guys get 20%. And that's in perpetuity of the contract. So as long as the customer stays with you, you're still earning commission on them. Now let's look at Odoo SH. That's our software hosting, our development center. When you want to add those third-party apps, you're looking at 50% commission there. And of course, all of our partners are providing their own services, the implementation, the consulting, the development, the support. And partners keep 100% of all the services they provide to the end client. Our average partner charges anywhere from $150 to $250 per hour. And now let's look at the App Store. So all of our app developers, you get 70% of commission from every application you sell on the Odoo marketplace.
Amazing. And talking about commission, we actually successfully distributed over $6.3 million in commission last year to our partners. Now, you may be thinking, how does that sort of break down on a per partner basis? Well, it comes down to an average commission payout of $12,000 per partner. And now at the same time, renewals and upsells are also handled by our customer success team, meaning you have that sales backing directly from Odoo Inc., and it really just benefits you as the partner in the end. So as you can see, the partner compensation is there. But let's sort of explore a little bit about how Odoo helps its partner grows from the start. So soon after you start your partnership, you will be assigned an Odoo partner manager. Now, this is like your man or woman on the inside, helping you with trainings and demos for your clients, helping you on the pre and post sales process when it comes to your different clients that you bring in. And they'll actually help you grow as a business. They'll help with your growth plan, your competitive analysis within the ERP space, and increase your market share. Now, they also help with the assignment and qualification of new leads and bring you those business opportunities that really give you the opportunity to grow as a starting partner. Now, they are also your internal sort of specialist when it comes to the product. So they can give you specialized advice and actually help with your clients when they have any specific questions that you might not be able to get to on your own. Now, this brings up a good question on Odoo. How do the Odoo partners and Odoo Inc. work together to support the end client?
Let's take a look. So Odoo, we're going to provide you with support from the licensing. So we can give you from a 1 to a 5-year contract, offering you all the core apps on Odoo to maximize your ROI. We're providing you with the hosting and the security. So that's taken care of by Odoo's side. In addition to that, we're also giving you general support. So if you have an issue, you're getting an error message, you can submit a support ticket and you have somebody contact you to help resolve that issue. Now let's look at the partners. So where do the partners come into play in this? Partners, they're going to do the discovery of your needs, helping you identify the objectives you're trying to accomplish and help establishing the rules for your project. After that, they're going to help you with all the implementation services. So they're the dedicated consultants, helping you with the technical issues, helping you implement the software, helping you set up everything you need to get your project off the ground. Additionally, partners are also the ones providing you with training yourself and your team on how to correctly use the software that they helped you set up. And then any specific support, your partner is there. And you partners are the first one the client is going to contact when they have any issues.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big picture of how Odoo and the partners really show up for that client altogether. But really, what happens when we approach the public? How do we look to the public eye and how do we get ourselves out there alongside our partners? Well, we actually traditionally hold business shows in different cities across the country, as well as our annual events like Odoo Experience and Odoo Connect happening in September here in San Francisco and over in Belgium. Over the past couple of years, we have attended trade shows in various industries like retail, manufacturing, and energy. And our partners are able to actually sponsor these events, show up with us, get a booth, and meet these new clients that are coming in. It's a great opportunity for not only networking and connection, but also a great way to find other partners that may share similar values. So if you're sitting on the edge of your seat, sort of wondering what would be the next step on becoming an Odoo partner, now we got you. We got the next steps coming.
Yeah, so here's the process of becoming an Odoo partner. First, you're going to start with your partner activation. You contact Samir, myself, or anyone on the partnership recruitment team, and we'll help you get that official partnership started. And then we can also help tell you about the trainings, the workshops, and everything you're going to need, all the tools you're going to need to help you become a successful partner. We will help introduce you to your partner manager. That's one that's going to help you manage your partnership, help you make sales, and help you bring on new clients. And then we're going to get you listed on the website. So we'll put your logo, your name of your company, a description about your business, and advertise you to the public. We're so proud that we present all of our partners publicly on our website. And then we can also help you generate sales, come up with marketing strategies, and you do this in collaboration with your partner manager. And then we would like for all of our partners to become Odoo certified. It shows confidence to the clients that you're serving that you know the software that you're selling. So we give a grace period to all of our partners of 6 months to get that certification exam, and you will become a winning partner.
Yep.
Yeah.
And not that you're on your own on that. We do have a lot of training and implementation help from our team. So we can look at that from an outstanding perspective as a new partner. You may be wondering, how am I going to get trained up? How am I going to get this information? Am I going to be on my own? That's not the case at all. Odoo provides e-learning. So we have our e-learning platforms and our functionality videos. These are all supported for our functionality of our main core applications, and we give generalized knowledge of the entirety of Odoo. Now, we also give our partner knowledge pack. Now, this partner knowledge pack gives you the ability to actually learn how our previous partners have expanded in the entirety of Odoo. Now, as a more generalized training meant for our partners who are really trying to hit the ground running, we have our partner bootcamp. Now, the Partner Bootcamp is a personalized training that's done one-on-one with an internal Odoo consultant. Now, these are online classes that prepare you for your certification and gives you a 7-week training period, 35 hours, 1 hour a day, where you actually learn not only the functionality of Odoo, but also the implementation and the methodology on how we use Odoo in different scenarios for different companies. It's a great way to get yourself rolling and get your partnership started strong. Now, lastly, we have our technical training. Now, this is more developmental focused. So if you have a little bit of a Python background and you're trying to get into the Odoo API, this is a great course for you to take. It's 10 days of online training with a one-on-one sort of session structure with our internal developers. Now, this gives you a great understanding of the software architecture and how to create new apps and modules within Odoo. Now, if you are a developer, I highly recommend the technical training, and you would reach out to one of us to get that scheduled for you.
Yeah. So I want to thank you all for joining us today. We welcome you all to join the Odoo Partnership Program. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Samir or myself. Our emails are here. And please give us a follow on social media. We love to see what you guys are doing.
Yep. Thank you guys so much for joining. Again, if you have any questions, you have us to reach out to. And feel free to ever have any questions. It's not a problem at all. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.